Hey guys, welcome back to Matlock's Toy Room Reviews, and today I have the second of the new 2-packs, the DC Universe Classics versus Master of the Universe Classics. These are Toys R Us exclusives. Very cool. This is Aquaman versus Merman. Very cool. Really wanted a Merman figure. And I actually don't have a regular Aquaman. I have the one that came with Black Manta, and he's got this gold shirt instead of this orange. So I thought that'd be decent enough to just get the regular orange shirted Aquaman as well, since I wanted the Merman anyway. Another exclusive mini poster, which is pretty crappy. Much would have rather had a comic book in these. But very cool packaging. Bio down here on Aquaman. Very awesome. And you get a bio on Merman as well. So very cool, and these are made by Mattel in 2010, part of the second series. I'm not sure, I haven't heard anything if there's going to be a series 3 or not, but we'll see. So anyways, let's take a quick break and we'll get these two out of the package. Alright guys, and we are back with Aquaman and Merman. Very cool team up, you know, both masters of the sea. You get the little mini poster. They're battling it out, or on the back side you can use this as a backdrop. It's got the ocean and some clouds and stuff. So I don't know, you know, like I said, I'd much rather have a comic, but you know, I'm not going to complain, I guess, that we got a little something extra in there. But anyways, let's go ahead and start off with Aquaman. A very cool figure, and like I said, I only have the one with the gold shirt, so kind of nice to get the orange shirt, like you should have. Let's get in here. He does come with his trident, which is very nice. I think this is the same trident that all the other Aquamans have come with, so I've got a couple of these. Just a really nice gloss on his orange, like on the scales and everything. Looks really cool. Very nice. And just a really deep, nice green on his pants. And his little black undies. And he's got like the shark fins and kind of the fins on his glove as well. It's pretty cool. Pretty standard. I like how they put the little kind of curve on the fins. That's kind of cool. Articulation's basic for DCUC. Nice ball jointed head. Ball jointed shoulders, swivel at the upper bicep, single jointed elbow, swivel in the wrist, up and down torso joint, swivel in the waist, your standard DCUC hip joints, which go back and forward very nicely and in and out. And one thing to mention on this guy is his left leg is really loose, which kind of sucks, but it seems like he still stands up pretty decent. But a swivel in the thigh, single jointed knee, and back and forward pivot in the foot, as well as side to side pivots. So very awesome. You know, so you get a decent amount of posing with these DCUC figures. Really not bad. They could be better, but you know, it's really not that bad. Like I said, I'd like to get some double jointed knees and double jointed elbows on all the DCUC figures, and I think if they did that on all of them, I'd really have no complaints with them. Anyways, on to Merman. Very awesome. He comes with one accessory, which is his sword, which is very cool looking. Very awesome. The regular Merman, I believe, was green, the single carded one. So this one is blue, which is a little different. Not sure if anything else is different, like as far as his armor or anything. But very cool looking one I had as a kid from the original line. Very awesome. Get your pretty nice detail on his armor. I don't think the camera's going to pick up. I'm having a little trouble with the light lately. But yeah, it's not showing up at all. But it has a pretty nice wash all over the yellow. You can see just a little bit on there, but yeah, paint does look a lot better in person. Articulation on this guy. His head, it goes up and down just a little bit, but it does swivel side to side. It's got kind of a weird joint in there. Ball jointed shoulder, swivel at the upper bicep, single jointed elbow, swivel in the wrist, He does have a up and down torso joint, a swivel at the waist, I believe, but mine doesn't seem to want to move. Not sure if it's just locked up or if it's not going to move. He does have nice ball jointed hips, single jointed knee, and back and forward pivot at the feet, as well as side to side pivots. And again, the really loose feet on these MOTUC figures, you see that? They're just really loose, and I think one reason, if you guys can see that joint in there, how skinny that is. If you compare that to a DC Universe figure or Marvel Legends, it's just a lot skinnier. I think that might be part of the problem. They're just making it small for some reason. They definitely need to stop doing that. As you can see, he stands up fine, but I do worry about him falling off, or falling over on the shelf or whatever, because that does happen. I've had my small Masters of the Universe Classics figure collection. They tend to just fall over, like one every couple of days will just fall over because of those loose ankles. But anyways, very cool 2-pack. Depending on if you already have the characters or not, you might not want to pick them up. But like I said, I needed the regular Aquaman, and I really wanted a Merman. And at just $30 is a really good deal. I have heard in some places that they've gone up in price, but in my area they were just $29.99 or whatever. So that's a good deal for these guys. So anyways, that was Aquaman and Merman. Thanks for checking them out, guys.